After I recorded last week's video on Saturday, I went to my mother's place because she needs some help. She has had some hedges trimmed and the waste from that need to be brought to the recycling center. So I did that, and afterwards I went to a drinks store to get some Coca-Cola that was on sale. Also brought some sprudelwasser for my mother. And before I brought her back that sparkling water, I had a few minutes left. Well, actually 20 minutes before some nearby stores closed. So I went to Graffiti. There was nothing there. And I went to Action, the discount store, to see if some of those Matchbox had popped up that the Diecast dude has been showing for weeks now, and that I did not find any of. And lo and behold, sitting on the floor was a nondescript box with Matchbox in it. All kinds of different cases seem to be in there, but mostly one newer case. And strangely enough, it was not in a Matchbox or Mattel box. It was a... so clearly what they do at the distribution center at Action is they repackage these. So they open those boxes up, the newer ones, lay them all out on the table, sort them by car, and then they also mix in some older boxes that either they still have in their distribution center or Mattel still has them in their distribution center. Not sure who's the culprit here, but I managed to find some cars from early this year that I had not found yet. So let's start taking a look. So this is the A case, or from the A case, I mean. This is a Porsche 911 GT3 in white, and I did not have this yet. So I was kind of glad that there was some old stuff in there. 2007 model, nice rims, nicely detailed front and rear, GT3 911 on the license plate. It's got half of a roll cage in the back. Cool. And then from the B case, I got the 1966 Dodge Charger. Lots of chrome on this one. No tamper in the front, nor on the side. We do get one in the back. And on top, we got just a silver blob there. Black interior. Cool. C case, Tesla Model S. This one has some issues. You can see there's a blob of paint there, and also there's some, as if the paint was not mixed well, and there's also an issue here. Yeah, so a lot of things gone wrong with this one. So nicely detailed front and rear as we like it from Matchbox. It's got that plaid yoke in there. I put a new light in my, a new batteries in my light, geez. So I can show you better the insides of the cars. So I don't know if you can see that yoke very well with these dark windows. There you go. Maybe that's the best way to show you. And it's also got some stuff in the back. Are those supposed to be seats in the back? Kind of looks like it, but yeah, kind of odd. I know there was a Tesla with these rear-facing seats. I'm not sure if it was the S or the X, That was the X. Yeah. And then from Diecast, the Rivian R1T. Already have this one, but got me another one. Then we get to the K case, which was the majority in the box. This made its debut in the J case, but clearly was part of the K case as the most of the other vehicles. Not a full K case, by the way, just a partial K case, unfortunately. So did not manage to grab all of the cars that are in the K case. Toyota Hilux pickup. (2018). A bit of dirt. Yeah, lacking a little bit of detail in the bottom part of the bumper, I think. Got the so the base is black, and then the running boards and the fenders, no, the wheel arches are part of the interior in gray. Nicely done in the rear. Third brake light and everything. That's nice. Nothing in the bed. Right-hand drive, of course. JDM. 1984 Toyota MR2. There was only one in the whole case, so if you want to collect all 4 variations, yeah, you would have a hard time. In a store-like action. I'm not going to go after them. Nice champagne-ish, goldish color. Nicely detailed in the rear. It's a left-hand drive version with the headlights popped up. And Toyota name and badge in the front there. Cool model. Ford Police Interceptor, also J and K case. In a Forest Ranger livery. Kind of that National Parks mint green, but it's a Forest Ranger livery. So not exactly the same. Red windows to make for the red light bar. I'm okay with that. Same deck on the other side. Continuing with cars that were both in the J and the K case. 2021 Volkswagen Golf GTE. There's a Nouveau for 2024. Still has the typo on there. Should be an A between the E and the U. Nice Protecto 2 2021 model. So you see, that's how you detail a grille. It's got the LEDs in there. That's very nicely done. It does have this strange thingy there. I don't know if that the real one has that too. That kind of edge in the hood or bonnet to make space for the emblem, it seems. I don't know if that is on the real one. I never noticed that. And I've seen quite a few of these at work. But, you know, I'll have to pay attention to that now. And again, nicely done in the rear. It also has some red for the reflectors down there. Would have been nice to get some tempo on the exhausts too, but you know, that's asking too much, I know. The post goes through the boot or trunk, so it just got a cover that is just at the bottom of the window piece, so there's no variation in these in the back of these, unlike with many other VW Golfs. Nice one, nice color too, flake purple with a little bit of a pinkish hint. 1963 Mercedes-Benz 230 SL, so new. New model, lots of chrome on this, that's nice to see. Don't like the blue window piece. Model MY230, okay. I thought it would say model year, but then it would say 1963 behind it. But it says 230. So, yeah, MY. I don't know what that means. Nicely tempoed on the boot trunk. Nicely done taillights. And nicely done in the front too. Especially the headlights. They really look old like that. And the interior is looking okay. Got the 3 pedals in chrome. Disc for steering wheel. I'm okay with that. Sweet. Indiana Jones themed Ducati Scrambler. Also new. I have not found the tuk-tuk yet. Well, the tuk-tuk was not in there. Because, you know, oh, there's a kind of a double packaging here. Interesting. Just says Thailand and Mattel on the base. We got what is silver is all metal, and then what is black here is plastic. So we got a tampo on the plastic part, the fuel tank and the seat. And then we got a tampo on the rear, the Ducati name on the plastic, and then on the metal we get the taillight and the license plate. No headlight in front detailed. This is plastic too, by the way. This gray piece with the headlights and the gauges and the handlebars. All black rims. Yeah, nice one. Not bad. Then we get to the K case. New for the K case, I mean. The 1962 Ford Anglia in the Harry Potter theme. So second movie themed vehicle here. Nice new model. Got some rust effect on the side, on the front, and on the, well, not on the rear, but we do get details on the rear. So 4 tampo sides on this. That's nice. It's also quite a weighty piece, even though they did the rear window that's at an angle very well, but they also made the boot or trunk part of the window piece. That's kind of odd. Looks a bit weird. I assume that's not the case on the real car. So yeah, right-hand drive as a British car should be. And as it is in the movie, of course. Yeah, nice one. So the rest of them will be new for K-Case. 1994 Lexus LS 400. Recolor in black. Metal flake black, which is nice. Prefer that over gloss black. Details front and rear. Nice model. Ugly steering wheel though. Yikes. Volkswagen Beetle 4x4. Old casting. Oldie but goodie, originally from 2001. So it's getting on a bit, but it's been retooled, of course. This is just a gloss white, no pearl or anything like that. Beach Patrol Rescue livery. And the engine is part of the pale red interior. '23 Jeep Avenger. Nice metal flake blue. All plastic roof. Got the post attached to the lift gate, to the hatch in the back. That's a nice touch, like that. Got the E for electric. And yeah, okay looking front end. Half of the bumper is plastic though, which is a bit sad because we already got a whole plastic roof part, and these side skirts are also plastic. So yeah, would have been nice to get bumpers front and rear that were, you know, mostly metal. This is a very light model. I guess they have to compensate for other heavier models, but still. So when I found that box, this one was sitting on top of it. Yes, Matchbox Super Chase, but you already read that in the title. And then the box was like half closed. And then when I opened it up, there were two more sitting on top of the other ones. And I'm not the only one who found three of them in a box. I've heard from other people that also found three chases in a box at Action. So they kind of make these groups of cars, and most of them had multiples in them except for the MR2 and a few other ones. And then they just chuck them in the same box instead of just putting one in each box, which would be much more fair. Yeah, strange stuff. But I'm very happy to have found these, of course. This is the 1975 Opel Kadett C GTE. Matchbox Super Chase. Crazy. Yeah, nice one. Of course, I'm going to open it up. Should be cutting this along the lines. Yeah, as I usually do. I will do that. Put my glasses on so I don't cut my fingers too much. I know I'm out of screen. I'm sorry about that. I'm going to try to be quick. I don't want to cut the rubber tires though, because they are, yeah, very close to the knife. And a new blade on there works much better. Hopefully it doesn't get stuck like last time. Nope. There you go. Putting my glasses back down because otherwise I can't look at the screen. All right. Oops. So we got rubber tires like that. Awesome. Steelies on there. A very flat or matte paint, which seems to have some black paint underneath there, because it's yeah, it's showing some black through it here and there. Some issues. There's some, I don't know, a string of paint there, and there's a string of paint here. See, and there's also a little bit of an issue with that corner. I'm going to pull that off, and it seems to be a defect in the molding. It doesn't have that on this side, but there's like a triangle thingy there, And if you look at the other ones, this one's for Diecast Dude. Promised him one. This one has a 2. I don't know if it will show up, but it's more to the left on this one. And then this one has more paint on it, so it's less visible. But they all have that square, it's not square, it's triangular thingy on the corner there. Very weird. I will keep this one for now, but I'm sure it's going to go to a friend too. No doubt about that. So we get full deco on this. So we got deco on the top. We got these things to hold the bonnet down. We got Super Chase in short on the license plate. Even got the indicators done on the plastic. That's nice. Nice touch. Yeah, GTE, Opel, Super Chase. A vent there. Silver around the windows, the whole 9 yards. And then fully tempered in the rear too. No exhaust detail, but again, that's asking for too much. Yeah, awesome. Got a fugly steering wheel too, by the way. Let's not look at that. Yeah, very nice Super Chase. I love it when they do these Euro ones. It's kind of stuck in there, but I will get it off. There you go. It's off. Then I got an email from, my phone is telling me something and I'm not sure what he's telling me. Then I got an email from Amazon. They wanted to chuck some money in my direction. Who am I to say no? So if I bought €25 worth of stuff, I got €10 back. So I looked at some items that were around the €25 mark. Majorette, of course, because there's a lot of Majorette on Amazon in Europe. I think they have the whole assortment of Majorette on there. I looked at the Majorette Japan series boxes that have 5 cars in them, with one exclusive included in those 5 cars, but they were just under €25. I looked at the Majorette Advent calendar, which I would want only for the cars in there, not for the other stuff. So that was also just under €25. So I settled with this, which is not a bad choice in my opinion. This was $26.99. This is the 13 pack for 2025 with the Series 11 limited edition in it. So got €10 discount, so $16.99. So that's about a little bit more than €1.30 per car. So let's take a look at these. So this is about the only stuff that Majorette manages to get out of its stores before the next year. So this is a 2025 limited edition that we are getting in 2024. They always do that every year. And yeah, let's see. I'm just going to pull this tab. So I just recently did a video on the Series 10 13 pack, and now we already got the Series 11. Very unexpected. Usually I get these years after they were released, but now I get it very early, which is very unusual. Let's start with the cars that were also in the Series 10 13 pack that we just recently looked at. Citroën C3 in this kind of wine red, burgundy, Bordeaux. Nice model. We already seen it. Let's get this one first. Honda E in yellow. the Porsche 918 Spider in blue. Again, forgot to bring out the older blue ones to compare the color to see if it's really the same or not. And then there were two 2024 models in the previous Series 10 that are also in this one, the Jeep Wrangler, Rubicon. And this Camaro. And then there's another 2024 model that was not in the previous 13 pack. So I'm glad to acquire this, because did not have that. Lamborghini Aventador in gloss white. And nice rims on there. Details, well, basically full deco, although on the side you just get some black here in front of the wheel. And in front is just the logo. We got the lens headlights, of course. Proper steering wheel, nice red interior. Kind of hard to see in there. Let's see if we can shed some light on it. There you go. And of course we get the some engine detail there. And surprisingly, there is 3 2025 cars in there. The Audi A1 Sportback in purple, non-metallic purple. Old style wheels, blacked out. Grille details. Got a little bit of packaging rub, unfortunately. And nicely detailed in the rear too. And a little bit of packaging rub on the roof also. Yeah, nice one. Here we got this Ford GT in Kermit Green. This is a new color for 2025. Not a very popular model, but you know, I'll take it. And then we got an Alfa Romeo that doesn't want to leave the box. It's quite a big model for such a small car. So the 4C Spider. Very fitting wheels on there. They look very much like an Alfa Romeo wheel. Again, new color for 2025. Very dark tinted window. Nice looking steering wheel. Look at that. The flat bottom side. No different color red for the taillights. And a very small clip from the base. It clips into the body. Some black paint on top of there. Sweet. Nice combo with the white rims. I like it. And then we get to the limited edition cars. So let's start with the most common one. That is also going to be a popular one. I'm guessing the Mercedes-Benz 190e 2.5 16 valve Evolution 2. This one is not only in this 13 pack, but also available as a single and in the 5 cars gift pack. So Series 11 of the limited edition is kind of a graffiti theme. Unfortunately, only on the sides of the vehicles and not on the top. I think it would have been better if they just were completely covered in graffiti, but that's just my idea. So first time I'm holding this casting in my hand because I don't have the Youngsters gift pack yet, where it was it made its debut in black. So it says Majorette 190E Evo 2 on the door or on the side. Very nice model. And then nicely detailed in the rear. Got the Mercedes star on the spoiler. And we can take a look at the interior. Some detail on the door cards. And then again, as always with Majorette, proper steering wheel. I would even say that this is the correct steering wheel for this model. Like that, you can surely recognize that as a Mercedes steering wheel. And some details to the interior too. That is not always the case, but we do get it here. Nice. Another one that is more common. It's also available in the singles, but not in the 5-car gift pack. So a little bit less common than the Mercedes. The Renault Megane RS. RS means Renault Sport. Also says it on there. Different style of graffiti. This one does have some on the top. I like that better. But again, I would have wanted it completely covered. That's just my idea. Let me know what you think. See, got the reflectors all the way down there. All the details, I like that. Nothing in the boot or trunk. The tune-ups models had some stuff in there, but not these. Would have fit the graffiti theme though, in my opinion. Nice. And then we got two exclusives for the 13 pack, as always. Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution 9 or Evo 9. Again, first time I'm holding this casting in my hand. This made its debut in the Japan series, but I don't have any of those Lancers. Nice thick exhaust. Yeah, nicely done. Very nicely detailed. You can see the intercooler in the middle there. And then nicely detailed grills. And the top too with the Mitsubishi logo in there in silver, where usually it would be red, right? Maybe it was silver on these, I'm not sure. On the Evos. And nice rims that have the open holes between the spokes. I like that a lot. Got a roll cage in the back, look at that. Wide opening doors with door cards, detailed. Sports seats or bucket seats. And of course, a authentic looking steering wheel. We do not expect anything less from Majorette. And then to do such a good job. Yeah, it looks authentic to me. I'm not a specialist in the Mitsubishi Lancers, but it definitely looks like it could be the real deal. And the second exclusive for the Bronco Wild Track. Also my first example I have of this casting, I think. I'm not 100% sure. It should have suspension, but no, it doesn't. There's no suspension bars in there. So why does it have holes in there? That's interesting. Because I'm pushing this and then nothing happens, and then look in there and there's no bar in there. Odd. That's just odd. Bronco, Majorette on the side, Bronco in the front too. The rucksack on the back, spare wheel. Bronco depicted on the right, Ford on the left. Ford. And this comes off and you get the structure underneath. Lots of metal on this one. Again, proper steering wheel that looks authentic to me. These clips in the back. Oh yeah, you can kind of see the blue metal bars through the window. That looks kind of odd. That's okay. And a low trailer hitch to actually function as a trailer hitch. Not bad, but definitely not my favorite. And then we get to episode 3 of the hidden discounts at Carrefour Hypermarket. So went in there, my local Carrefour Hypermarket. They had new stuff. They had some more Majorette. So it's kind of slowly coming in, the new stuff. Unfortunately, this year it seems like they're not going to have any gift bags. You know, the 5-car gift bags by Majorette. These stores were a major source for me to get those. I've been getting them from them since the beginning of 2018. So that's 6 years in a row. Back then, first time I found these gift bags was in a Carrefour hypermarket. €10 each. The vintage one at that time and the Volkswagen one. I bought 2 of each because I was just so mesmerized by them and excited to find them locally. Even though it was at another location than this one, but still in my city. So now we're not going to get any of those this year, which is very disappointing. And I don't know if they didn't sell well or what. They still have some from last year, actually, in some locations. So that must be the reason. On the other hand, the stuff that they still have, which is just basically singles mostly, came down in price. So these, you don't see them, they're out of the screen, but these vintage ones, by the way, for instance, $3.99, and basically all the singles are $3.99 now, whereas last year, I think some were up to €4.79. Most of them were $4.49, and some $4.29, but they were all, you know, up there, pretty much up there, sometimes close to €5, which is a lot. And now everything, all the singles are $3.99. And I started scanning stuff, of course, looking for hidden discounts, because of course now I know that they do that. I'm constantly looking for them. And the vintage series and these sports cars that come in a box with 40 cars in them, they had the buy 2 get 2 for free discount. Wowzers. So yeah, €2 each. I picked up everything that I did not have yet. I think I encountered a full case, but I'm not entirely sure. Might have been some stuff already picked out of there. It's kind of hard to check because they don't depict all the cars on the box. That would be a neat idea, but you know, it's not the case. This is actually an older one from their previous 40-car sports car box that they had. This is the 2022 date on there, but I still did not have this one. So finally was able to pick it up. So this is the Audi R8 Spider in purple. This was a new color in 2022. So yeah, after almost, well, more than 2 years, I finally acquired this one. No suspension on this. I've said it many times before. Sports cars shouldn't have the suspension because it makes them sit too high. And on this one, Majorette nailed it. Even though these are the basic ones, this is part of the street cars line. They'll have full deco, proper steering wheel, lensed headlights, and often suspension. So very well done, a nice model. Going to have to put them all back in the box, kind of, because these are generic boxes, so you don't know which one came out of which box, and then you have to kind of see with trial and error which one fits back in there. It's very annoying, so put them in that like that again. Also from the street cars, the Ford Mustang Boss 302 in yellow, which was a new color for 2024. Old casting. It's been in green for ages, and then they kind of quit using it in this, putting it in the street cars, and now it's back again. You can actually feel that it's an old casting, but it's got way more metal on it. So the bumper in the rear is all metal all the way to the diffuser. In the front, it just has the plastic spoiler lip, which is very thin. Of course, there's some holes in there for grills that are part of the base or the interior. But yeah, it's got a nice weight to it. Got the Mustang logo in the grill. That's the only tamper we get. Got the Boss 302 on the side, the striping, and then in the rear. It's nicely done. And just this middle section here with the seems to be like a Cobra on there, but that's probably not what it is, because this is not a Cobra. But no detail down here. Dual exhaust. Paint is yeah, a little bit strange looking. It's got metal flake in there, so that's nice. But it also seems to have some black dots in there, which is odd. It's got a stripe on the hood, but not on the roof or on the back, in the trunk. Yeah, it would have been nice if that continued. But we do get one that continues on the side, so I don't know. Maybe it's like the real one, you know? I should not be judging this, not knowing the real car. Maybe the real car is like that too. Then we get to the racing cars. Audi R8 Coupé in silver. This was a new livery for 2024, which was not in the racing cars catalog. I mean the Majorette catalog. The racing cars section did not show this one. First time in the racing cars, this casting. Also no suspension on this, good. V10 says on the side, got all kinds of tampos. Usually the racing cars get you know, extra tampos. Usually they are a little bit more expensive, but you know, not anymore, because they're all the same price at the Carrefour hypermarket now. Diffuser, part of the base, some engine detail there, not much. I like the banner, sun visor thing on the window. Audi Sport. Cool. Yeah, nice one. Looks good. It's a bit plain looking in the street cars, but in the racing cars, yeah, definitely fire. Continuing with racing cars, Bugatti Chiron Pure Sport in gloss black. This was a new retooling for 2023. Originally, this casting had an opening frunk for the deluxe models, but then was retooled to be used in other series, the cheaper series, like the racing cars. It's got suspension. These wheels fitted very well, kind of look like the original ones. Got the 16 on the grille and the Bugatti logo. Orange stripe, all on the top with an orange interior. Doors open a little bit further than that. Got the taillights done and the Ettore Bugatti logo there. Plastic wing. Stiff door on this side. Yeah, nice. Chevrolet Corvette C4. This is a new livery for 2024. First time in the racing cars. Made its debut in 23. In the youngsters gift pack. We'll take a look at that one further on in this video. Not the gift pack, but the Corvette. Majorette written on the tires. 55 deco. Nicely done in the rear. And you got a completely metal underpinnings under the hood. So whoever says Majorette is skimping on metal needs to rub his eyes, because there's a lot of metal on this one. For sure. Even got some silver there in the front. I did not mention that. This one I thought I had. This is the Jaguar F-Type, a race taxi livery from the Nürburgring in metallic orange, which was a new livery in 2020. At that time, first time in the racing cars. And it's been in the racing cars ever since. And this is a 2022 box, so also an older one that was still hanging around there. Two old style wheels, blacked out. SV on the bonnet. Lots of deco. Nice interior. Then we get to the Lamborghini Countach in red. New livery for 2024. First time in the racing cars also. It's got suspension. Got the scissor doors. They only open that far. Majorette deco on the side. And even some tempo in the front there. Nice. So we got this thingy here to hold the door open, to show or demonstrate the moving feature. Last one from the racing cars, the Toyota GT86 in white, which was a new model in 2022. But as far as I know, I did not have it yet. And this, the date on this box is packaged in Bangkok on 17 June of 2024. In case you're wondering how recent these are. Bilstein livery. Fully decked out in the Bilstein livery. A little bit bland in the rear there. Although we get some silver for the exhaust on the plastic, that is nice. So that kind of compensates for, you know, there being nothing on the license plate. This one actually has a rivet. That's interesting. Usually the base clips into the body, and this one has a rivet. So are they changing their production style? That's interesting. I did not notice that before. Or maybe I forgot. Again, nice interior. Yeah, because the front has no rivet, because this grill is part of the base and it clips into the body. Oh yeah, okay, and that's why. Okay, so it's clips in the front and it has a rivet in the rear. Okay, never mind. Then we get to the premium cars. Another Bugatti Chiron Pur Sport in yellow, new for 2024 in the premium cars. So we saw it in the racing cars the year earlier, the black one that we saw. I like this combination of the yellow and the black. That always looks good. The Bugatti on the wing. Again, the 16 there. Same details on the rear as it was on the racing cars version. Whoopsie. So I'm going to keep these in these boxes because I don't have any more space in my Majorette carry cases. So kind of handy to have them in the boxes like this. Chevrolet Camaro in white, new model for 2024. First time in what did I write here? First time in premium cars? No, it's not. It wasn't black in the premium cars previously. What am I writing that for? New model for, no, it's a recolor. It's a recolor for 2024, okay? It was black previously in the premium cars. It kind of looks like it belongs in the racing cars though. With the Go Faster stripe on top, the Camaro on the window, and then on the side is also a stripe. I can imagine they just want to brighten up stuff a little bit, and you know, the black one was kind of a peg warmer, but not because it was just plain gloss black, but because it's a Camaro, and you know, a lot of people in Europe are not into American cars, so they're trying to spice up things a little bit, but you know, just plain white would have been fine by me, as this kind of looks more like a racing cars version. Next up in the premium cars, Mercedes AMG GT-R in orange, a recolor for 2024, previously in green. This one has the spoiler lip in metal, but then an open gap that shows the plastic from the base probably. Get a stripe that goes almost all across, but not on the back. It says V8 Biturbo on the side. A little spoiler in plastic in the rear. AMG and GT-R next to the Mercedes star. . nice closing doors. Always nice if it makes that snap sound. And I don't mean snap by rhythm as a dancer, but just the sound it makes when it closes. Last from the premium cars, I was very chuffed to find this Nissan Z in metallic blue, new for 2024. First time in the premium cars. Previously, and the 2023 was in the tune-ups. I think it made its debut in the tune-ups. Of course, it made its debut in the premium cars in this nice blue, as it has done with a lot of diecast brands. They first released this nice blue one. Often. Metal flake blue. Dashboard is kind of bland. So we get the black painted roof with some silver around it. Sweet. This centerpiece is actually plastic, but painted blue to make it look like it's metal. So yeah, the newer models definitely have less metal on them, that is for sure. But still nicely detailed, proper steering wheel, suspension, lensed headlights, full deco, the whole 9 yards. So I'm not really complaining. Then we get a few cars from the gift packs. This is from the youngsters gift pack, as I mentioned previously, the Corvette C4. This was a new model in 2023 in that gift pack. Don't have that gift pack yet, so when I do acquire that, this will be a double. I didn't notice this on the white one, but it's on there. Yeah, it's on there too. ZR1 or ZR1 on the right bottom there. 4 exhausts. It's got different wheels, I think, than this one. Yeah, it's got different wheels. This one's the knockoff wheels. And then again, all metal underneath the hood. Doesn't seem to close very well. See, it's got a little bit of jumps up a little bit. Let's hope my other one is better if I eventually acquire the youngsters gift pack. And then I will, I will be happy if that one is better. And then from the Toyota Racing set, a gift pack, the 5 cars gift pack. Here we got the 2000 GT. Has the same knockoff wheels, but with a red painted knockoff thingy. Plastic engine on this one. And the last one from the Toyota Racing. Doesn't actually say TRD on there. At least not on the cars, it seems. This is the Toyota Supra, the GR Supra. We got a loose door on this side. Nicely detailed in the rear. Proper steering wheel. Looks authentic. Whoopsie. Door getting stuck. Then we get to the vintage ones. Renault Alpine A110. This was a new color in 2023. Did not have it yet. These were also around the same date packaged. Come with a collector card. Let's see. Some stats on the engine. You can freeze their frame if you want to read that. Not very impressive, these, but they were very light cars. Also has the knockoff wheels. Alpine name in the front. Some orange for the indicators, some silver for the extra lights. Got the exhaust sticking out there in the back. Gray separate bumpers. They are not part of the interior or the base. They are separate pieces. Would have been nice if they were chrome, but I think Majorette is allergic to chrome because yeah, we don't ever get to see that on the these older cars. So that's something Diecast dude should mention to his friends at the Majorette. Hey, what about some chrome? Would be nice. Toyota 2000 GT. So we just saw it from the Toyota Racing gift pack version, and then this one is a new color for 2024, and the vintage series. So here's the card. Much beefier engine than the Alpine. No knockoff wheels on this one. Nice red version. The hood or bonnet also doesn't fully seem to close. No paint in the front, nowhere. On the sides of the windows, as many of them have, and in the rear. But yeah, a little bit low on tampos. But I have no reason to complain because I got them for cheap. Jaguar E-Type, new model for 2024. And that's an engine. Yeah, these wheels are not great. They try to make the best out of it, but you know, they should have some wire wheels, right? I mean, if they put these on there with, you know, I think that would look already better. Would have been nice if the spokes were silver or chrome, but I think that's hard to do. But you know, that's something like that that should be on here. Other than that, nice model. It's got yeah, thin pizza cutter wheels, but the original probably had those too. Nice clear window. See that? Matchbox. So much better looking. E-Type Jaguar on the boot. Again, would benefit from some chrome bumpers. Got a side light on there that looks very American. I don't think the British or Euro versions had that. Could be wrong. I like the soft top. It's got a little bit wrinkled and stuff, you know. Looks good. Yeah. Enzo Ferrari called this one of or the most beautiful car ever made. Very excited to find this one, Citroën HY, new model for 2024, and even better, it's in a Citroën service livery. Which is awesome. Noref also did one of those. New style wheels. Much better than those discs that are on the E-Type. Service Citroën with the double chevron logo. It's got the hatch in metal that opens up in the back. Reveals a nice cargo area. Seems like you can't really see in there. Let's see if I can shed some light on there. Yeah, something like that. There you go. Just empty. Close that up. This one does not have lens headlights, but painted. Again, Service Citroën repeated in the front there. Sweet. And I kept the best for last. Booyah. Mercedes-Benz 190e 2.5 liter 16 valve Evo 2 in silver. Would you look at that? What a beauty. This was a new model in 2023 in black in the youngster's gift pack, but seems to be a recolor for 2024 since this has a 2024 date on there. But it's not in the catalog, the Majorette catalog for 2024. It's not in there. So I was totally confused by that. But, you know, whatever. I'm glad I have it. 235 horsepower. Well, that gets you around. Yeah. She's a beaut. Awesome. Thanks for watching.